Welcome back to Slothbox. I'm Lyndon Dixon, and as usual, this video is brought to you by the Excelsior Sporting Club. Today, I'm joined by exciting prospect Andrea Cikalleshi. Andrea, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I want to take it right back to the beginning. How did you first get into boxing?
Well, I started at the age of 16 years old, and as you know, I'm from Italy,
Mm,
but originally I'm from Albania.
mm,
And then I started boxing in Italy. Well, I never fought in Italy. I never had an amateur bout. I was like in and out, and I never had that passion, like to do it like full time or
mm,
being professional one day. So as I said, in and out. Then I put my head open. I I I mean I had to do it anyway because it's been I had that moment when I've been talking with myself and I said who I want to be, who what kind of person I want to become in future. So I
mm,
failed in school and I failed on other things. So I was I was a, I'm a tough person. I'm and I know myself, so I knew like I can do this if I work hard, and
mm.
I started to do it. Like I put my head and I said, okay, I'm going to do this. But I was like 18 when I decided to be a boxer,
Mm.
and then but in Italy, like it wasn't like it's not like the same level like in England. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I think. But then with COVID and everything, it comes on 2020, I stopped boxing and I decided to move from Italy and to quit boxing for a while. Since when I came here on the end of 2020, I put myself on boxing again. I've been to the I knew some people here in Wakefield. I've got some family members, so I moved to Wakefield and I found a job in a warehouse. I found a club which is Trinity Boxing Club,
Mm.
and I've been training with good coaches. They helped me to be more good, more quality boxer, and
Yeah.
they saw something on me,
Mm,
and I I start my boxing journey like a proper boxing journey, proper training,
mm.
proper diet, proper lifestyle. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then I start my first amateur bout. I had like 6 amateur bouts in a year, and last year I turned just pro.
Mm. Talk to me about the amateur side of things because some boxers hate it. Some boxers can't wait to turn pro because of the head guards, the point system. How did you find the amateur side of things?
I think amateur is a good level. You can learn a lot of things, and you have to prepare yourself to do amateur to then turn pro.
Mm,
I'm not saying I did it, but because not many people turn professional with 6 amateur bout.
mm,
It sounds crazy for who really understand boxing. Like people turn professional 200 bout for 300,
mm.
but I start this late, and also I came here to be a boxer.
Yeah.
I never looked about doing nationals or championship or stuff like that. Just I start to get some experience, and uh, and then learning the amateur game and
Mm,
decide to be pro. But listen, I like amateur, and if it would, maybe thinking about now, I will go back and win a belt or a
mm.
Yorkshire belt or something. But now it just passed, it's gone. No matter. I'm looking forward for the pro game.
Exactly. Well, talking about the pro game, I watched a little bit of your debut a few days ago. There was a lot of people there for you. They was cheering for you. So I want you to talk to me a little bit about that debut. Like you said, you only had 6 amateur fights. You turned pro pretty fast. What was that debut like? You only get one.
Well, Great atmosphere, and I never had so many people to watch my fight, so
Mm,
I was a bit nervous. And I didn't like my first round. I was too nervous. I was going too fast on the attack, attacking the opponent, and no game plan, nothing.
mm,
And I think that's why, because I have a lot of experience on the amateur. But it's been okay. I mean, then I took a bit the confidence on the later rounds. The opponent, my opponent was alright. I mean, he gave me a good test,
mm,
and a good crowd as well.
mm. Well, you mentioned when we was talking earlier that you had your second pro fight only a few weeks ago. Do you already feel that, like, in that space you've made the improvements because you turned pro so early? It's almost like you're learning on the job a little bit. So, do you feel like you've already seen those improvements in that second fight?
Yeah, I was different actually. I'm not saying better, but I was different. I mean, not nervous. I was focused.
Mm,
Uh, I had to use my head, so I
yeah.
knew what I was doing. My opponent was also using his head and his brain. He know how to move and everything. He was giving me a good test as well. So me too. I try to use my brain. It's not, boxing is not like just go hit and knock out the opponent.
Mm,
Not like that.
mm,
So as I said, I need to stay in the ring, not looking for the knockout. If he
yeah.
comes, he comes. Getting the confidence,
Mm,
getting the people like watching me. What can I do? What can I bring for the next upcoming fights?
mm. Well, talk to me about what is next because you've had two fights pretty quickly. When can we expect to see you out next?
I believe maybe October.
Mm. Are you
Yeah, on
excited for
October.
October?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Mm,
Absolutely. I want to. I like to stay busy. I like to improve, man. I mean, this is my life, so I not take any day off.
mm,
And this is my job, my dream, my purpose, and I've got the eyes on the prize.
yeah. Well, talk
I'm
to
not
me a little
stopped.
bit about that dream. What do you? The thing is, boxing's a short game, and you really have to get the most out of it as you can. But what do you want from boxing? What's your ambition?
I want. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, um, I want to be remembered.
Mm,
I want to be in the boxing history. I want to like dying, giving something in this world.
mm,
You know what I mean? In this dark world, as we see, because as we know, uh, everyone struggle for doing something in life. I don't want a average life or easy life, like
mm,
working 8 hours and complaining about my life at 50 years old. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I don't want that. That's it.
mm,
I what I did in Italy, like enjoying myself with parties and everything, my young age. Uh, that's it. I'm not doing this here. I'm totally dedicated to this, mate,
mm.
because I don't have any reason to stay here only boxing.
Yeah.
I left my country, my family, everything, and I came here just for doing this. Wherever it comes, I'll take it. I mean,
Mm,
I don't mind about everything. I'm hungry for the glory. I'm hungry for this sport, and I want to get better, and I want to prove it to people.
mm. Well, moving on from yourself a little bit, a huge fight that we've got coming up this weekend. It's a fight that all boxing fans are looking forward to. Spence against Crawford.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you looking forward to that one? How do you see that one going?
yes sir. I believe Crawford.
Why? Why Crawford?
First, I like him
Mm,
because he can be orthodox and southpaw, and so he's good for himself against Spencer.
mm,
And then he got more bout, more experience. I think he's more strong, more tough, and as he said on an interview, he been with a lot of fighters who who gave him a lot of experience, and he can expect nothing from Spencer. Well, that's what he said. Then we'll see. You never know.
exactly.
In boxing is unpredictable sport.
Mm.
Everything could happen.
What about in a few weeks? We've got a massive fight here in England between Anthony Joshua and Dylan White. They've fought before, but they're both at completely different levels in their career now since when they first fought. How do you see that one going? Because for Joshua, if he loses, then there's no real other path for him. So, how do you see that one going?
You know, I don't want to judge Joshua, but I think that this is a business match.
Mm,
If he want the legacy, he should looking forward for a fight like Wilder or Fury or
mm,
body else, because everyone now is taking Dillian White and what's his name, Chisora,
yeah.
like for I don't know, like an easy fight,
Mm,
just for entertainment.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
if
yeah. The thing is, it's like I say, everyone. It's if he loses to White, then there's no other way back because, like you say, people want the Fury, they want Wilder, but this one it seems a bit of a step back from the Joshua that we want to see.
I think that Josh we saw before is gone.
Mm,
He did what he did.
mm. Well, the last question from me. It's been a pleasure speaking to you so far. Where do
My
you see
pleasure.
yourself come the end of the year? What do you hope to have done by Christmas?
Uh, I want to have like 5 bouts at the end of the
Mm,
year and move to 6 rounds on already next year.
mm,
So you know, I'm now 23 years old. I'm not saying I'm rushing myself for the age,
mm.
but no, I'm not overthinking or nothing. I just trust the process and I trust myself. But you know, well, things come more hard for me. I get better, and that's what you know. Every every boxer should dominate his fears and his feelings. So that's what I have to do.
Mm. Well, like I said, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I've been Lyndon Dixon. He's been Andrea Cikalleshi, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
pleasure.